She's lost.
Lost her husband.
Lost her way.
Found the darker way.
The road that leads into the funnel.
Lost hero.
Found the wrestler from the stars.
Eater of dimensions.
The blind piper.
And welcome to another movie review by Centipede Geek. I know I'm a few weeks late, but me and Ash are going to go ahead and talk about the film Mama. Say hi.
Hi.
This film is actually produced by none other than Del Toro. I don't ever say his first name because I can't pronounce it. But anyways, he's known for directing films such as Hellboy and Pan's Labyrinth. And Mama is pretty much about these two, I don't want to get too much away, but it's pretty much about these two girls who have been alone in the wilderness out in a cabin for about 5 years now, alone, like I said, and they're pretty much like animals. And there's this guy that is going to get custody of them and take care of them because he is the uncle of these two children. Right, thank you for reminding me. But that's pretty much the plot of the horror film titled Mama. So I'm gonna go straight to the review. Ashley, what did you think of Mama?
Overall, I don't think that it's a bad movie. I honestly really don't. Although I didn't really care for it all that much. I mean, you know, the acting was fine, and the script work, that was fine. It's just
so what
this Mama figure.
So what did you not like about it?
I did not like the way that she looked.
Right, okay.
Like I don't know. It was just, I guess, too CGI-ish for me.
So that was the main.
That was my main issue.
But then I ask you, The Grudge was also CGI, but you had no problem with that. I'm just being the devil's advocate for a second.
But in The Grudge, it didn't look like.
Right, it wasn't floating around and running like 30 miles.
It looked like a normal person. It didn't look like.
Right.
I mean, you can tell the CGI in this movie.
Yeah, I was just being the devil's advocate for a second.
I didn't really care for how fast that the mama moved and how fast that the kids moved. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just little things like that get to me.
Is there anything?
But I mean, other than that, I liked the movie. I did.
Is there anything you did like about it? Like, is there anything that you thought it was good on? Like anything that you liked about it?
Like as in CGI work? Or?
No, just anything about the film.
Well,
was there anything that stuck out that you liked?
I liked the whole movie, and sorry, I'm a little bit tired. In the movie, they use like this kind of flashback sequence from the mama's point of view. And I like that.
That was a great sequence.
I liked that.
I loved that sequence. One of the best things in the movie. Anything else you want to say about it?
No, that's my opinion.
I really enjoyed Mama. I thought it was a really cool film. One of my favorite things about Mama, and I don't know if you agree, was its atmosphere. I really thought that it had a really good atmosphere. Like just the entire movie itself, the tone of it, I thought was really good. It showed the mama, you know, every maybe 15 or 20 minutes every now and then, kind of like all of those PG-13 movies do, and you know, I thought it had a really good atmosphere. You know, it felt like just a good movie. It had that nice atmosphere to it. I had no problem with the way the mama looked. I actually thought the movie was quite creepy. I'm not gonna say the movie like scared the living crap out of me, but I did feel like Mama was a pretty creepy movie. I don't think it's like as scary as VHS or anything like that, but I did feel like Mama set out what it tried to accomplish, and I think it succeeded in that area. I thought it was a pretty great film. My only complaint with Mama is that there are quite a bit of jump scares. And I mean like a whole lot.
Speaking of that's another thing that really irritated me. Like, I don't mind jump scares in movies, you know, but it got to the point where they're using so many, it just came
It got annoying.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. But if I had to compare this film to something, just as what it reminds me of, the film reminds me of like all those films that came out in the 2000 era, like The Ring and The Grudge. I thought Mama had that feel. What do you mean? Do you agree with that? I mean, this film had so many similarities with The Grudge, it wasn't funny. Like just the plot and the way she looked. You don't know?
No.
It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay.
I don't really see that. I mean, I can kind of see the similarities between like the way that, you know, that she's kind of moving and like the sounds that she makes, but other than that.
And her hair floating around and.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that.
Yeah. But I thought Mama was really cool. I really thought the atmosphere was good. I thought the film was quite creepy. I loved how fast she moved. I loved that. I loved the camera angles, how you didn't see her, but the camera was moving with her. And especially, I don't want to say too much, but around the end, you actually get to see Mama. And some people think it gets kind of goofy. I kind of liked it. You know, she's like moving up the stairs and through the hallway, and you didn't see her moving, but the camera was moving. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was a clever way to do the movie, and I enjoyed that. And then at the end, I don't want to say too much, but they go into Mama's backstory, and a lot of people didn't like that ending because of the backstory. But I enjoyed the backstory of Mama and what she was trying to accomplish and that whole thing. What did you think about the ending? Like without giving away too much, like the last 10 minutes.
The whole backstory behind Mama, that was totally fine. I didn't like the ending of the movie.
I loved it. That was my favorite thing about it was the ending. I thought it was very creepy, but it made you feel for it at the same time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like the ending.
So final rating. 1 out of 10. What do you think? You can be honest, you know.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah, it's your opinion, so.
Like everything I like about it, but like the things that I didn't like, you know.
Yeah, it's your opinion. So if you want to give it a 1, give it a 1.
I wouldn't give it a 1. I think my highest rating that I'd push to is probably a 5.
A 5? Okay. That's fair. I'm going to give Mama, I loved everything about it except for all the jump scares it had. I think this film has a lot in comparison, a lot in common with The Grudge. I just had that, it just reminded me of that. And I honestly think I like Mama just a tad more because I think Mama's a little deeper.
More than what?
Than The Grudge.
What? No. No.
I think The Grudge, let me say this. I think The Grudge is creepier, okay, but I think Mama has a deeper story. And The Grudge, my main complaint with The Grudge is the same thing. It has a lot of jump scares. That's the main problem with a lot of PG-13 movies. Correct, right. But nonetheless, I think I like Grudge a little. I don't know. I'd have to rethink that. But I like them both about the same. My only complaint is the jump scares. But overall, I saw a 9 out of 10 for me. Any last thoughts on Mama? Once again, this is Ash and Centipede Geek here with you guys, and this is our review of Del Toro's produced film titled Mama. Let us know on the comment board what you thought about Mama. A nice little discussion going. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below, and I will see you guys later with another review by Centipede Geek.